Oh boy. I feel a little embarrassed that I'm showing this. What the? Yo. Okay, sorry. OBS froze for a second. I don't know if. Okay, whatever. A little embarrassed for showing this because it's a bit childish, but I guess if you're watching this video, you're kind of childish too. Huh. Maybe not. Okay, so I made a little thing. A little. A small thing. Uh, Gosh, this thing is way bigger now than I. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. Okay, so let me unanchor this. Thank goodness for my god PC. Anyway, so we're gonna start down here in the engine room with lots of levers. That's first of all we have this to turn on the lights, this to turn on the engine, and this to close the door, the octo door, whatever that might be called. Um, yeah, pretty much that's what this room is. It's the engine room. You know, if you ever watched Octonauts, you're probably familiar with it at this point. I meant to color this whole room this blue, but I've forgotten to do so. Anyways, next up we have oh my gosh. I have to scrap this video. I'm scrapping it. Anyways, next up we have the launch bay. As you know, I don't know why I said it like that. We have the launch bay. You can do this to close the door, which okay, yeah. So the octo hatch does look a little weird, but that's because give me a second. Okay. So you pull the lever and it fully closes the octo hatch, whilst just pressing the button only slightly opens the octo hatch. It only, yeah, you get the point, okay? Opens and closes the octo hatch. There's a back door to the octopod, so it opens, yeah, that lever opens it, that white lever there. And we have the gups, which you've probably noticed, I believe. Let me turn on the lights in here. There. The lights are on, and there's Tweak's room, which you can game. Yeah, whatever. Then we have. All right, I'll show the gups at the end. But you see, we got the Gup A, the Gup B, the Gup C, Gup D, Gup E, Gup F, the Gup H, the Gup S, and the Gup X. All functional, of course. Then we have here the middle room here. I don't know what it's called. Alright, first we have Peso's Med Bay, which has a toggleable light there, and of course has a light to the little, this thing, the oarfish was held in that one episode, which also has a toggleable light of its own. Very neat. It's just Peso's sick bay, really. Lay down on the sick bed and whatnot. Oh, then we have the library, which, you know, it's a library. You got, books and stuff. And then we have the science room, Shellington's room, whatever you want to call it. I never really did anything with this room, to be honest. Yeah, not really. No, I didn't do anything with this room. Except make this little table in the middle with vials. Whatever. I actually don't know what the purpose of this is. So if you're wondering what that is, I don't know what it is either. There's really nothing here. There really isn't. But anyway. We can go up to headquarters up here. Not much decoration in here. I'll probably add more decoration later. Turn on the lights to the headquarters. That takes a while, gosh. There's the Octo Alert button, which... Yeah, it's like nothing. But still, it's an Octo Alert button, sort of. There's more buttons down in the launch bay, which I'll explain what they do later. This button does nothing as far as I'm aware. No, I know what it does. It turns on the engine. Whatever. These extend the arms of the Octopod, as we can watch here. Pretty neat. And this brown basically these brown levers is to lower the trusses that are down there. Still pretty neat. Actually, we're gonna have to fully extend all of these. Yep, perfect. So we can go explore them. Great. And then there's this button. Watch this lever, which I'll show at the end of the Octopod showcase. So we can hop our little way down here and enter the room that I purposefully put closest to the entrance to the headquarters. We go up this ladder, and we are now in the game room, the game pod. And we can now play soccer, and we have a little piano. Oh, there's not much here. I'm actually planning on adding stuff inside of here, and you can press levers to, like, bring them up. Because the game room has that in the actual Octonauts, sort of. Do you get the point? Then we can go up here and around here. And we can go down here, which actually, let me quickly get, there we go. We can go up here, and we'll make our way over to the garden pod, which has, of course, a kitchen down here. And a little place for everybody in the server to sit down and enjoy their meal, which is 6 people. Perfect. And we have a little light here to turn on and off the light to the actual garden room of the garden pod. Very neat. We go down here, we'll go back down, and we'll head over to the back of the Octopod where we'll find the rooms. We'll go down here, and as we can see here, we are now in the captain's room. Pretty neat. Oh, pretty neat. I forgot to add his closet, whatever. I'll add that later. Then we're in quasi... Oh, right! I forgot to... I'll fix that in a little bit, okay. Anyways, then we're in Quasi's room. You know, cool little... Okay, you can't see anything here, whatever. He actually has a closet, which... I'm not going to show what's in there. Not yet. You can enter it, but I'm not going to show what's in there. Anyways. Yeah, just pretty neat little room. Alright, and then we can run over here to the other room, whatever it's called. We go up here. We're in Dashy's room. Very neat, very impressive. Lay down on the bed. Mirror. Shelves, more shelves, and lights that work. Oh my gosh, these lights actually work. Head over back here, which we can find. Let me in Peso's room, which the lights also work in here. I guess must have accidentally cut a wire or something. This pod back here don't work. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty neat. I forgot to add the closet for Dashy and Peso, but whatever. We have this, shelves, more shelves, a little palm tree you find in this room. No hanging fish like you normally see, but whatever. We'll run down here, and now I'll show, since this is, I know since this is like, that's kind of all there is to Octopod, I'm going to run up here, and we're going to find, this button lever, which I don't have another person in the server, but we're going to pull this lever here, and it lifts this platform up. As you may have noticed, that whenever we were exploring this room, there was pistons, which brings me up here, and up onto this, the control thing, which, yes, the Octopod does move and can move around, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Instead, we're going to run over... Why am I lagging? Whatever. Oh, it's probably because, you know, probably from this. But anyway. Now we're going to show all the Gups, because why the hell not? We're going to shut the back doors up now. And also, there's been a weird bug going on recently. I don't know if that's because... Hold on. Okay, whatever. So we're going to just go in alphabetical order. So You can either enter from here, the bottom, which you normally see the Octonauts enter through, or you can enter from here. Because as you may know, most of the Gups have the glass have glass at the front, which will slide open, which I can't really do that, so instead I've just turned off the collision to the glass, which works almost the same way. We can just, oh wait, right, press this, and we'll move the Gup A, which I can't see what I'm doing. Pull this white lever to turn, or white button, press the white button to turn on the this, whatever this is called, I forgot. Yeah, we have our little radar scanner here, and of course, if we turn on nighttime, we can turn on the little lights to the Gup A, which this is normal lights, and this is bright lights, and if you don't want to have your retinas anymore, you can turn on both lights at once. Wow, lovely, my eyes are burning. Very amazing, very cool. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Gup A. There's not much else. Oh, right, except for, there are different speed settings. You can either go this fast, or this fast. Or this fast, which is exactly the same speed. I just put two of the same jets down so you can have more fuel on the faster part. Whatever. You can go up into the Octopod. And then we'll go to the Gup B, which you guys should probably expect to be not too awesome or cool or anything. But we can, yep, exit the Octopod, and we have, of course, different speed settings. By pressing H, you go speed 50. By pressing G, you go speed 100. And by pressing F, you guys should probably expect this, speed 200. Really fast, high feeble, you get the point. And that's literally all there is for the Gup B, unfortunately. I did not add that much to the Gup B. There's not really much to add to the Gup B, but you get the point. Maybe flying fish mode. I might. If this gets enough attention, I might just add flying fish mode. Anyways, Gup C time. We have the icebreaker seat, of course, which, there's no icebreaker attachment. Whatever. And then we can get the Gup. Oh no. The Gup. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Get the Gup C out of there, which, of course, you know, it's the towing Gup or whatever. So you just tow stuff around, and it's really cool and stuff. Oh my gosh, we're recreating first episode of Octonauts. Anyway, you get the point. It's the Gup C. There's not much to it. Okay, that's as fast as this is as fast as it'll go. Now this is actually the only Gup I've made able to pull the Octopod, as we can see here. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Every other Gup has their jet power turned really, really low, so it can't pull the Octopod. Because a lot of times, chill out. Okay, because a lot of times the people will get in the Gups, forget to unglue them, and they'll attempt to fly away with the Octopod while still driving the Gups. So I have made it so the Gups can't do that. And if you want to get out, well, you can't get through the glass, but you can leave through this way. I don't know. I don't even think that's a normal exit, but it's whatever. You get the point. Okay, now we'll go Gup D. You can, oh. This one honestly had to be one of the most complex Gups I had to build. Okay, well, it's not that complex, but okay, it's one of the most complex. It has legs, which I have made unable to walk because of what's going on the inside. Honestly, I know there's more people out there with more complex builds, and honestly, if you can do better than me, I'd love to see it. But you get the point. Okay, it has legs that can't walk. What has legs but can't run? What has a mouth but can't talk? Anyway, and of course it has. Oh, anyways, of course it has extendable arms as well. What the? Extendable arms as well. They actually have seats on it, so I can make people sit down. T-posing Gup D. Oh my god, I forgot to fly. Okay. It's literally F. I don't know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know why this thing likes to tilt down. I'm assuming it's has to do something with the arms. It is. Probably. Because, okay. Oh, I just crashed into Gup C. Whatever. You get the point. It's pretty cool. You're probably skipping through this, aren't you? I've been on the Gup D for way too long now. We're gonna go to the Gup E, of course. One of my favorites, even if it's not that cool. I just like it. Okay. We're gonna... That's the medic Gup, you know. Yeah. Of course you can enter through the glass and just turn off the collision, because that's... Why is it... There we go. Press E and you can turn on that light at the top, which I think only places the one light bulb up there. But you know. There we go. Not much. You can enter the back if you feel like it, but you know. Yeah. Gup F time. Yeah. Alright. So first up we have 2 seats for 2 paddlers. That's all the first seat does, as you can literally see in the corner. Forward, W. And then we have this. I'm using my awesome teleport abilities to be sitting in both seats at once, so I can pedal and go forward at the same time. So yeah, this is about as fast as it goes. It's very speedy, I know, and very amazing, and very easy to control. I'm not even pressing anything right now. It's just doing that on its own. But, you know, actually, I think the propeller not spinning makes it easier to drive. Nope, I was very wrong. Okay, instead it just does that. So, okay, I've been on the Gup F for way too long now. Let's hop back into the Octopod, and we will now drive the other Gups, the remaining 3 Gups, which here we have the Gup H, with 3 different levers to control it. This is completely mobile friendly, which is why there's levers instead of just keybinds. We can exit the Gup, or exit the Octopod like that. That's why there's a slow jet. And then we have legs that extend. And finally, turn on the propeller and press F to fly. One of the only Gups that don't use jets. It's literally the fastest Gup. I stuttered 3 times there. Oh my gosh. Not much to say about it. I don't know why it keeps turning to the side like that. That's very weird. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Gup H. We can just try parking it. It'll tweak out. Stop. Calm down there, Gup H. Calm down. Calm down. Got it. Jeez. Did you put one of those smart boxes on the Gup H? Whatever. Alright, now this has to be one of the most complex Gups I've built. This is the Gup S. Even if it's not, if it's not the most complex Gup I've built, it is 2nd place. It has to be first, though. Just because of one part of this. Alright, we hop into here. And we... Okay, the Gup S just turned the entirety of the Octopod because of its sheer length. Alright, there. That's the Gup ass. And this is as slow as it goes. Oh no, this is as slow as it goes. This medium speed, that's speed, and that's another jet for speed, for double, whatever, okay. Okay. But that's not all the Gup S has to offer, of course. We can see the drill at the front. There is a drill. That drills. Okay. We have lights, of course. And finally, we have red button. Oh wait, also we have this, which it's literally the you know, scope. Not really too much to it. It's a scope. Anyway, red button. Press it. We separate from the back. And we can't fly anymore, but we can. Heck yeah. I know it's not much, but it's something. Whatever. I dropped my mic. Oops. Anyway. Okay, then we have this. Yeah. It's the back to the Gup S. That's pretty much all there is to the back, other than, you know, oops. Let's just push that back on there. There's it opens up for you to enter and exit if you don't want to strangely enter through the front, which was the only way to enter the Gup S through the back. You get it, whatever. Okay. Alright, and now we have, last but not least, the... this is last, but certainly not least, honestly, probably my favorite, other than the Gup E, which just looks nice and is appealing to look at. This is the Gup X, you know, Tweak's toughest Gup, yada yada, whatever, blah blah blah. I forgot to open the... Give me a second. Okay, Tweak's toughest Gup. You get the point. Hold on a minute. We can... There. Alright. It can... you can raise and lower the Gup X. Spin it around. So you can do that. Or whatever. Yeah. Is that kind of all there is to this? I think so. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we're gonna need a whole new plot for this because this is cool. So, you're gonna take the Gup X now and take the Gup X now, and we can go to the back here. It's the Octoski. Woo! It's pretty back heavy because of how the jets are placed. But other than that, you get the point. It's the Octoski. And yes, I'm tired. It is 1 a.m. But it's summer, so that's to be expected. And you guys have probably noticed the weird shape of the front here because, you know, it's the glider section of the Gup X, of the Gup X, which awkwardly has its seats placed very squished to the front, and also doesn't have a cool shape at all like it does in the show, because I forgot to add the shape, which is a super easy fix, to be honest. I just don't know why I haven't done it yet. But yeah, it flies. What more is there to it? It's the glider. It's gonna fly. I can't get out. There we go. Ooh. Okay. And this, of course, it's the tank section. There's literally nothing to it. That's kind of it. The Octoski! So anyways, now that that's done, we can finally do this thing, which honestly is my favorite. As you can see, it's hidden right now. And then we'll come back to this. And we can, oh, the ball in the game pod honestly is, okay, well, the Octopod has a bunch of different speed settings for every speed. You get it. It's got, there you go, I'll save the Gup S. Okay, so it's got the slowest speed here, which I'm pretty sure this is 25, and there's 50, and there's 100, and then there's 200. No, that's 100, because this, there we go. That's 200. So this is 100, this is 50, this is, oh, that's 10. I forgot to go to 10. But there's that. And it's pretty cool. I forgot to close the back door. Whatever. That's pretty much all there is. It's, wow, I've been recording for almost 30 minutes now. Actually, not that close to 30 minutes, but, yeah. That's pretty much all there is. It's pretty cool. I honestly love it so much. It took me a pretty long time to build, but I'm sure somebody could build something better if they tried. Because it is not that decorated. And honestly, it's still a work in progress. So, I mean, if you'd like to see more, it'd be cool, kind of cool. I don't know. What am I supposed to say?